Hi guys, it's Maha again. In this third part, I'm going to talk about the essential oil connected to Leo and the Sun, which is jasmine. Jasmine is also referred to as the king of essential oils. Aromatherapists chose to call it the king of essential oils because the oil itself, as opposed to the flower, which has this very delicate quality, the oil has a very dark color and is very viscous, very rich, and also has a kind of a musky scent to it. And when you put it on the skin, it lingers for a long time. So those are the reasons why it's called the king of essential oils, as opposed to rose, which is called the queen of essential oils. Now, Scott Cunningham, who's quite well known in the Wiccan and pagan communities, refers to jasmine in his book. He writes in his book Magical Aromatherapy as jasmine having a yin and a feminine quality. And that's his personal observation. He connects it to the moon, and he feels that it's attributed to a feminine aspect. Jasmine, like rose and neroli, is a very expensive oil. I myself paid for this little 5 milliliter jar, I paid around $100. So if you find something cheaper, it is definitely mixed with other synthetic things. In fact, most jasmine oils on the market today are synthetic. So it's really hard and rare to find a good quality jasmine oil. Now, the reason why jasmine oil is so expensive to buy is because it costs a lot to make it. First of all, like rose, it takes tons and tons of flowers to produce the oil, and as well it has to be picked by night, so which means that the labor is going to be more expensive. The reason it has to be picked by night is because the flowers have a potent smell at night only. I don't know if you've ever experienced, I've experienced that as a child, being around jasmine. When I was growing up as a child in Iran, there was a lot of jasmine plants, and I remember the smell was so strong at night. So that's when they pick it. That's when it has the most, it's the strongest chemical components in it. And then the third reason is that they use a process called enfleurage, which is a French word for a solvent, a specific type of solvent extraction, which is different from most essential oils because most of them are steam distilled. And this type of extraction to get the oil is highly complex, and it takes a lot of people doing it, and so it's and it's an expensive process. Therefore, the oil yielded costs more money. But if you do get one little vial like this, 5 milliliter, it lasts you a long time. It's very cost effective. One drop can go a long way. So now I'm going to get into some of the properties of essential oils of jasmine. Now, there are two types of jasmine flowers. So those are the two different types of jasmine flowers used in aromatherapy. Now, like we said, jasmine is attributed to the sun. So it helps to bring a sense of confidence. It uplifts the spirit, and it helps a lot with depression. It's a very warming oil, so think of the sun. And what that means is that it's able to penetrate deeply into the skin's tissues, and it's great for massage blends for that reason. It helps to ease off tension. As you probably heard, it's also a great oil to be used as an aphrodisiac. In fact, if any sexual problems arise from mental or emotional roots, this is a great oil to be used as a massage oil. We talked about in another video about how essential oils work on 3 levels: the mental, physical, and the emotional. So for sexual problems, if they arise from fear, anxiety, lack of confidence, or tension, this is a really great oil to be used for that. Now, on the same note, this is a really wonderful oil and highly prized to be used for feminine issues or any reproductive issues. It's great for cramps, PMS cramps. It's not the most cost-effective to be used for that. There is sweet marjoram, which is it's a cheaper alternative, although it's really great for period pains. It's also really good for labor pain. It helps with contractions, to ease contractions when massaged in the lower back. It is also good for recovery of labor, as well as postnatal depression. And so actually those are most of the reasons why Scott Cunningham kind of felt that this is more a feminine oil than a masculine oil. Although, having said that, it is also great for male reproductive system. It strengthens the sexual organs for men, and it helps with any ailments or problems, well, some ailments and problems that are connected to the sexual reproductive system in males. It's also an oil that's used quite a lot in skincare, on a different topic. Skincare for sensitive skin as well as mature skin. So that's all I'm going to say about Jasmine today. Thank you so much for joining me in Maha's Picks and in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next month in the next series. Take care, be well.